guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jazzie, and if you're a returning viewer, thanks for tuning in for today's video. In this video, I have a wig construction video for you, and it's really simple, really repetitive, and super easy. If this is your first wig you are trying to make, I think this video would be a really good video to follow along and help you make your first unit. Or if you're someone who's just looking to find a new method to make a unit, or if you just want to watch this video because you love wig construction videos, then make sure you stay tuned for the video. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there. It would really warm my heart to have one more subscriber. And while you're at it, girl, go ahead and hit that notification bell so every time I upload a video, you won't miss out on any of my content. Now, before I go ahead and jump right into the video, I did want to go ahead and mention to you guys, I did custom cut and color this unit. So the bundles that I will be showing you how to construct this unit is the same bundles. This is the same unit, but I know she looks different, and that's because I cut and colored her. And if you're interested to see how I cut and colored this unit, make sure you guys stay tuned for the end of the video, or go ahead and check the description box down below because I do have an entire video on how I cut this hair as well as how I colored it and achieved this look. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure you guys check the description box. Now, without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into the construction video. To make this unit, I used 613 blonde straight hair from MsCoco with a 10-inch closure and 3 14-inch bundles. These bundles were pretty long and very thick, so I wound up using 2 bundles and I was still left with some hair after I made this unit. You'll also need a dome style wig cap. I like using the ones from Make Your Own Wig brand. You also need pins. I like to use fabric pins, but T-pins are more common. The first step is to line the closure with the stocking cap and then pin the closure down on all 4 corners. Once you've pinned the closure down, it's best to clip the hair up so it's out of the way and you can have a clear visual of where to sew it down. Because this hair is blonde, I like to use cream colored thread, and they also sell this at your beauty supply store. You just have to ask for it. After the needle is threaded and the simple knot is tied at the end, I like to go ahead and start stitching the closure down. I like to make my stitches close for security, but you can make your stitches a finger width apart. I wouldn't recommend anything bigger than that just because your closure will not be as secure. To make sure your thread stays in place, you want to make a security knot once you're finished by putting the needle through the dome cap through the lace, and then before you pull the thread all the way through, you want to go ahead and place it around the needle and then pull it through. Doing this will create a knot, making sure it won't come undone and your closure is very secure in place. Once you're done stitching the closure down, the process moves by really quick. I like to use 3 pins per width, 2 on each end and 1 in the middle. Once all the pins are placed, I then like to go ahead and cut the weft. To secure the weft, I'll be using hair bonding glue and a blow dryer to speed up the process, and you can find this hair bonding glue at your local beauty supply store. It's relatively cheap. To glue your wefts down, I like to use this method because I find it works best. So I first like to start by removing the pin from the end of the weft, and then I place that pin behind the pin in the middle, and I take the hair glue and secure the weft down. Then I remove the pin from the middle and place it back on the end once the glue has been applied, and I do the same thing for the opposite side. And using the middle pin as a guide, it really helps me make sure the entire weft gets glued so I'm not missing any spots, because if you miss any spots, this will really cause your tracks to slip and it won't last as long. I then repeat the same process until the unit is complete, removing 3 pins from each weft. Once I'm done with a few wefts ahead, giving the glue some time to dry. For me personally, when I get closer to the crown, I like to place my wefts in a staggered pattern, and I find making sure each weft is smaller than the last really helps prevent the unit from bulking up. And I really wanted this unit to be a nice, flat, sleek unit, so it really turned out well, and that's because I staggered my wefts. Once I get closer to the closure, I then like to make my wefts longer to cover the staggered pattern to make sure the hair will cover the entire unit. Once I'm done gluing the last weft, I like to remove any remainder pins that might still be in the unit. This is how much hair I have left once I'm done constructing the unit, and as you guys can see, these bundles are pretty long. You definitely get your money's worth. It typically takes me 2.5 to 3 bundles to construct a unit. After the unit is constructed, it's time to go ahead and trim the spandex cap where you applied the closure, making sure you don't trim any of the threads. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and trim the lace from the front of the closure and wear the unit. So as you guys just seen, it was super repetitive and super easy to construct this unit. I know you guys probably weren't able to tell that this is a closure unit, but pretty much I personally like making closure units opposed to frontal units, and that's just my personal opinion, especially when it comes to gluing the wefts down. I typically like to glue my wefts down when I'm doing a closure unit, and I'll sew my bundles down if I'm doing a frontal wig. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out here on YouTube and helps other people discover my videos. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there before you go. And I'll catch you guys in my next video.
Take it slow.